For those who don't know, Dolly actually produced the Buffy film in the early 90s. It's not much, but it is something. Granted, I think most Buffy fans are kind of nervous about the reboot. They would probably love for Sarah just to be Buffy again, but she's consistently said outside of animation that will probably not happen. Again, it's not much, but Dolly does confirm that they're still working on it. And yes, it will still be a kind of revamping or rebooting of the series. Not much more than that, but this is welcome news because previously the only updates were rather pessimistic. As far as I know, Monica was tasked with doing the reboot, and back then, Joss Whedon was going to have some small part. Apparently, he would contribute to the writing and also do some producing. But from a few years ago, the only update was it basically wasn't going anywhere. It's clear that the studio wants to do it, if only for money, but beyond that, Monica was working on it. Not many details either, aside from the tentative idea. Again, I don't think it was ever finalized that Buffy would be black and or African American. But again, would she be even American? Would they relocate it to Britain? There's just been a lot of Buffy ideas over the years. A Faith series, a Spike series, the Giles series, and the Giles series was meant to be a prequel series about the Watchers, and that actually was gonna happen for a long time, but never materialized. So, if you're curious about the reboot, then good news, it is still sort of happening, and they are committed to it, but not much more than that. Let me just finish off with Dolly, because a lot of people who do love Buffy probably don't know she was involved, but yes, she was producing it through her company. Now, I don't know if that gives her some legal ownership. I always assumed she just had ownership over the movie rights, and that was it, and the TV rights were something else. But apparently, no, she will have some kind of connection if they do Buffy again. That's interesting. A lot of people mistake that Joss owns Buffy. No, he created it, he is a producer and writer, but he doesn't technically own Buffy as a legal IP. He's just the major creative voice behind it. So we're gonna have to see where this goes. I am nervous about the reboot because just making Buffy black is a little superficial. Again, what else are they gonna do? Don't know. Will it have any connection to the film or the TV series? Will there be a multiverse of Buffys? Don't know that either. So fingers crossed, but not looking great, but apparently not dead either. But at this point, still kind of in a weird morbid state. And that's where we are with the Buffy reboot.